Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today we have some pretty good stuff. We have 8 fundamental factors driving the new Ethereum bull cycle. This is the head of DTC Capital. We also have the US Director of National Intelligence urging the SEC to support Bitcoin and crypto companies. VeChain presents results of their partnership with Walmart China. Chinese authorities have seized a massive $4 billion worth of crypto in the PlusToken scam. And we're going to start off here. We're going to start off with Cardano. Hoskinson suggests DIDs as solution for new crypto wallet regulation. So guys, if you're regular viewers of the channel and you'd like to support the show, if you could just drop this video a like, that helps immensely with the YouTube algorithm picking this up and showing it to more people. And with that said, we're just going to hop right into it. So I don't know if you guys saw the Twitter exchange that the Coinbase CEO Armstrong put out, but it was basically saying how, quick regulation could be bad, right? To put it simply. So we'll go into that a little bit here. I don't want to read through all of his tweets, but if you want to go and see and read through everything of what he said, then go to Twitter and you could read that entire thread. Anyways, let's get into it. Drop the like. In the midst of a transition of power in the United States, the crypto industry could take a hit. At least this is what the Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong thinks about the rumors of new regulation towards crypto wallets. Cardano's inventor Charles Hoskinson has proposed a solution. On Twitter, Armstrong explained that the current Treasury Secretary, Steve Mnuchin, is accelerating the introduction of a regulation that would require entities like Coinbase to learn more about their customers. Specifically, the purported new regulation would target users of self-custodial crypto wallets. Armstrong explained that if the regulation that the Secretary of the Treasury intends to pass is approved, Coinbase and the other exchanges will have to verify whether or not users are using a self-custody wallet. In addition, they must ask their customers for information each time they attempt to make a withdrawal. The process presents many obstacles and drawbacks for users and for exchanges. This would have negative consequences for the crypto industry. The country is at risk of isolating itself from the innovation that occurs in this sector and could cause its citizens to use foreign solutions, as Armstrong said. So obviously this is all out of Armstrong's mouth, and here's exactly what he says. He says, this would be bad for America because it would force U.S. consumers to use foreign unregulated crypto companies to get access to these services. Long term, I believe this would put America's status as a financial hub at risk. If this crypto regulation comes out, it would be a terrible legacy and have long-standing negative impacts for the US. Cardano offers a decentralized identity solution. And this caught my attention, guys, because anything decentralized is always something that I want to hear about, right? I really do think that decentralization is going to be a key part in moving forward into the future of cryptocurrencies successfully. So in that sense, the inventor of Cardano responded that the regulations are moving there. In other words, Charles Hoskinson believes that regulators may intend to limit users' options for accessing greater privacy and may force them to disclose more information by prohibiting technologies such as self-custody wallets. What Charles Hoskinson says is now people are getting why we invested so much into Prism and where regulation is moving. Governments want identity and value to be linked, and the lawful use of these systems will require users at some point to do so. Best own your own data and identity. I honestly could not agree more. Atala Prism is a decentralized identity solution that will allow users to manage their own data and issue credentials. That way, addresses in a wallet could be authenticated by users who would have complete control over their data. For those of you who this doesn't really make sense to you, right? What does controlling your data even really mean? Think of it this way, right? I know a lot of you guys have Facebook, so if you do have Facebook and you're getting ads, right? Basically on Facebook, you are the product, right? You are willingly submitting your data into Facebook, and then Facebook is taking that data and it sells it to companies. That's why you could be, talking about buying a new mattress, and then you're served an ad for a mattress. You could be talking about how you have to make a move, and now all of a sudden U-Haul is sending you, or Pods is sending you ads to, rent a pod or rent a U-Haul. This is because you are the product. You are using Facebook for free rather than Facebook charging you a fee. They let you use it for free. You upload all your data onto it willingly, and then they sell that data. And what Hoskinson is proposing is that you own your data. And that is something that I really want to see happen. I hope we can see it happen, not just for this topic here that we're talking about, right, with the crypto wallet regulation, but across the board. I would love to see people owning their own data, and you can choose what you're giving to a company. In fact, you can monetize your own data. That is the way, in my opinion, that it should be. Moving on, we have the 8 fundamental factors driving a new Ethereum bull cycle, says head of DTC Capital. So the head of DTC Capital, Spencer Noon, says Ethereum's recent rally is fueled by 8 strong fundamental factors. He highlights Ethereum's 90-day moving average of nearly 500,000 active addresses, a figure that's doubled since the start of the year, as the top reason to be bullish on ETH. He also points to the amount of fees paid on the network at over 80 billion gas per day as a sign that demand has never been higher. Noon says he believes the total amount of fees paid on the network, which is higher than all other blockchain platforms, shows Ethereum is the most useful network in the world. Noon cites the fact that billions of dollars worth of stablecoins have now been issued on Ethereum as another sign of the platform's utility. In addition, he says 1 million total decentralized finance users and the $14 billion in total value locked in DeFi shows that Ethereum is part of a new and maturing financial ecosystem. He also cites the fact that 150,000 Bitcoin have been converted to Ethereum-based representations of Bitcoin as a sign that Ethereum is becoming an economic vacuum for assets of all kinds. Last but not least, after reaching 86 billion in volume this year, Noon says decentralized exchanges are here to stay and clear competitors to their traditional centralized counterparts. Here's a quote. He says, "We are now reaching the point in the cycle where people tell you how to value ETH. The truth is, no matter how hard they try to pattern match an old methodology or appeal to their authority, no one really knows how to value it. The world has never seen an asset like ETH before." So very interesting, guys, and very true, right? The world hasn't seen an asset like ETH before. So, as far as where price goes, somebody asked me on the channel yesterday, they asked me, what do I think about Ethereum? And I told them, I don't plan on selling Ethereum until, at least $8,000. And, they were like, $8,000, whoa. And while that may sound very, very high right now, like something that's completely unachievable, and I'm well aware that we are far from $8,000 right now, I'm not necessarily saying it's going to be a stable $8,000. I'm just saying I think we're going to reach there for sure. I think we'll see Ethereum go between $8,000 to $20,000. To be honest with you guys, I think Ethereum's just kind of going to do what Bitcoin did last time. That's what I am expecting. I don't know if it's going to go as high as Bitcoin did last time, so over $20,000. I don't know if it's going to go lower, but the low end of what I'm expecting is 8,000. If we don't go there, if Ethereum does not reach $8,000 on this next bull cycle, I'm probably not going to sell any of my Ethereum, right? That's my first target. And for any of you guys who weren't here in 2017, I know that sounds crazy, but if you were here in 2017, then you understand just how crazy these things get. And you understand how towards the end of the bull run, just how much money starts coming in, how high these go, and you really get to this euphoric stage. If we experience a bull run like we did last time, then I fully plan on there being that intense euphoria where prices are very high. People think we have entered a completely new paradigm, and again, prices are just, it doesn't make any sense, right? The charts don't make sense. TA goes out the window, and everybody is basically just making money until one day the balloon does pop. So I think the 8 fundamental reasons of Bitcoin entering a new bull run here are definitely sound, right? And I could definitely agree with them. I think Ethereum has a very bright future, and I'm very excited for it. And I'm very excited for all cryptocurrencies, really, because again, this is a completely new asset class that the world has never seen before. And I think once we can wrap our heads around that, the prices will probably be too high, right? That's exactly what happened last time in 2017. Once everybody got in, everybody understood what we were doing, what we were putting in our top, right? Bitcoin was hitting $20,000. Ethereum was hitting over $1,000. Anyways, guys, Chinese authorities have seized a massive $4 billion in crypto from PlusToken scam. In a November 19 court ruling, the Intermediate People's Court set out all the cryptocurrencies confiscated by law enforcement from the scam operators to date. The document lists 194,000 Bitcoin, 833,000 Ethereum, 487 million XRP, 79,000 Bitcoin Cash, 1.4 million Litecoin, 27 million EOS, 74,000 Dash, 6 billion of Doge, and 213,000 USDT. At time of writing, the digital assets are worth almost 4 billion by CoinDesk's calculation. The seized digital currencies will be processed pursuant to laws, and the proceeds and gains will be forfeited to the national treasury. It is not clear how China would dispose of the cryptocurrencies per the report. If they were sold en masse for fiat currency, it could again affect the prices of the cryptocurrencies in the seized pool. The Ponzi was said to have grown to over 3,000 layers at the time, having fleeced more than 2 million investors using cryptocurrencies as a funding channel. Okay, so China has seized all of that. And again, guys, make sure you know what you're investing into. Do research. And if it sounds too good to be true, make sure you do extra thorough research, especially if things sound way too good to be true. If you guys want to stay up to date on the crypto markets, I produce a video like this daily going over Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, altcoins, and everything going on in the crypto space to try to keep you up to date. If you hit the subscribe button and you hit the bell, you will be notified each day that I upload. And rather than have to look up my videos, they will appear on your timeline, or at least they should. If you guys could also do me a massive favor and tap the like button, I do appreciate all the support that you guys choose to give, and your support has been amazing. Prices for today: Bitcoin is at $17,000, Ethereum at $517, XRP is at 55 cents, Bitcoin Cash at $264, Link at $12, Litecoin at 69, Cardano is at 14 cents, and we're going to be covering VeChain today. So VeChain as of right now is at 1.4 cents. Your fear and greed index for today is at 86. Yesterday you were at 93. So we are still in extreme greed, and we're going to get into VeChain presents results of partnership with Walmart China. In a publication in WeChat, VeChain presented the advantages of using blockchain technology to reduce costs, increase efficiency, and transparency of the supply chain in China during the post-CV-19 era. The company also described the results of its cooperation with Walmart in China and how this could be a model for the future of food supply chains. Using blockchain tech, VeChain claims that the platform could be created by the Chinese government, which would give the products in the supply chain the equivalent of an official seal. That way, fewer human resources would be needed, and there would be a structural optimization, as VeChain says. They say as the latter efficiency increases, they can achieve amazing human efficiency growth, realize inverse entropy and cost reduction in large organizations, and go against the current and post-epidemic era. VeChain sets out the results that its cooperation with the giant Walmart in China has had and uses them as an example of what the government platform could be in the future. Launched in June of 2019, the platform allows Walmart to access a system with information on logistics, the origin of a product, the number of inspections, storage, and among other important data. VeChain says all data becomes an authoritative archive record because it cannot be tampered with, and it is shared by all parties in real time, so as to effectively sort out the information process, reduce the communication costs of the enterprise, and open up all the information links that were originally time-consuming, labor-intensive, and unclear. Walmart China's food safety traceability platform has included more than 100 items. These cover a significant variety of products such as vegetables, chicken, pork, among others, as VeChain reveals. In addition, it has had 7 update iterations until October this year based on the needs of Walmart customers in China. VeChain concludes, blockchain tech can efficiently empower enterprises to build a supply chain management system with no dead ends and full coverage, achieve targeted traceability, and effectively solve pain points and blockages. It will become the best choice for large supermarkets to accelerate digital transformation. Guys, I remember when I first started covering VeChain on this channel, there were a lot of VeChain haters. In fact, I remember there were people saying that the VeChain Walmart partnership was fake. And let me tell you guys something, those guys are nowhere to be found anymore. I don't get anybody commenting anymore that all of VeChain partnerships are fake, that the VeChain China news is fake. They're gone. So, what happened to them? Where are you guys that were claiming that these partnerships were fake when they were right in front of our faces all along? This is very cool. You can almost think of it as VeChain was very smart, and Walmart is basically their case study, right? I think VeChain is obviously acing with Walmart since they're using their Walmart results to kind of, persuade the government to pretty much work with them. But since VeChain has done a good job with Walmart China, and if they continue to do a good job with Walmart China, again, Walmart China is going to be a very great case study for VeChain that they can use to show either governments or other companies, institutions, whatever it is, whoever they decide to work with, they can show them that case study, and it's going to be much easier for them to land clients. And when you think about it, you're already partnered with Walmart China. I mean, think about the connections that Walmart has, right? They could easily, plug VeChain into other systems, other companies that they own, other branches, things like that. You guys get the idea. So super bullish stuff for VeChain, and I am so excited to see VeChain run this bull cycle. Make sure, if you guys, those of you who hold Cardano, hold VeChain, everything like that, your cryptocurrencies, make sure you're keeping them safe. You have 3 days left to get 40% off a ledger. Okay, they have a Black Friday deal going on. You use the promo code Black Friday 20. The prices that you see here do not include the promo code. So once you go to checkout, you put in Black Friday 20 and you will get 40% off these ledgers. This is one of the best ways to keep your crypto safe, keep it secure, get it off of an exchange, become your own bank, and be able to move your crypto whether an exchange is up or down. If you guys want to support the channel, there is a link in the description. It is the first link, and if you buy a ledger through that link, it does help to support the channel. Okay, I do get a kickback from it, and I try to put that kickback back into the channel in some way. And I do want to thank all of you who have went ahead and purchased a ledger through that link and have supported the channel. It does mean a lot, and I thank you guys for taking your time to click that link and buy, because you don't have to do that. So I truly do thank you. And again, guys, might as well get it while it's on sale, right? 40% discount. I honestly have never seen this. I don't know if they did it last year. They might have. But once the bull run comes and the masses come in, these ledgers go on back order. They are very hard to get. You're going to have to wait a couple of months. So while they're on sale and in stock, I highly recommend you go and grab yourself at least one, right? If all you can afford is a Ledger Nano S, again, it's $59, but you get 40% off. So at least, I would say at least get that if that's all you can afford. I personally have this backup pack. I have one of each. So just in case I lose one, I always have the other. And we also have the US Director of National Intelligence urging the SEC to support Bitcoin and crypto companies. John Ratcliffe, the US Director of National Intelligence, has reportedly penned a letter to the Securities and Exchange Commission expressing concern about China's control over Bitcoin and crypto. Ratcliffe reportedly wants the SEC to implement a regulatory framework to make it easier for US-owned cryptocurrency companies to operate and compete with Chinese firms. Ratcliffe attached a 2018 letter from U.S. Senator Tom Cotton urging the SEC to adopt clearer digital currency regulations. The Trump admin is also worried that unclear and stringent regulatory policies from the SEC are putting American companies in the digital currency space at a disadvantage on the world stage. The senator reportedly says the lack of regulatory clarity is a risk to U.S. national and economic security. He says our government should not voluntarily cede that ground by failing to create a level playing field for US-based companies through the development of clear policy that allows them to compete fairly against foreign competitors. And guys, we know that we need this, right? It's true. How can companies compete when there isn't a clear policy, when there isn't a clear regulatory framework? One day you're doing something and it's completely fine, and then the next day, a new rule could come out and it's completely illegal. Companies don't like to do that. In fact, it makes companies not want to progress. They want to wait for that regulatory framework to come out, which is one thing that we see with the company Ripple, right? Ripple has been saying this for I don't know how long now. And honestly, the US really needs to step up their game and get it done, or we are going to be falling even more behind. We are already behind. I don't think we have much more time to waste, right? We need to get these things done. So hopefully it comes around. I think it will. I'm hoping it will. Let me know what you guys think, though. Do you guys think that this is going to be coming around the corner soon, or do you guys think that we are still years off before we have clear regulatory policy around these types of things? With that said, guys, that is the video for today. If you did enjoy it, make sure you tap the like button on your way out. And again, I seen on my analytics like 50% of people who watch this channel don't subscribe. So if you subscribe and hit the bell, rather than having to search up my channel or search up my videos every day, YouTube will just show them to you right on your timeline or send you a notification if you do tap the bell. So if you guys could do that, I'm also trying to hit 12,000 subscribers. So let's see if we can make that happen. We're at 11.7 now. Let's see if we can hit 12K within the next couple of days. With that said, guys, I hope you did enjoy the video. I hope you have had a great day, a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you got some good Black Friday deals. If you haven't got any Black Friday deals and you're looking, what's a good Black Friday deal? Guys, ledgers are 40% off. If you're going to buy anything on Black Friday, at least to make it an investment into yourself, into your cryptocurrencies, and into becoming your own bank. Again, thank you to everyone who did use the link in the description to purchase and help support the channel. With that said, guys, I will see you all tomorrow on the next one. Have a great day, everybody.